Hello YouTubers, it's the 9th of September 2015 today, which is Wednesday, and the fabric's arrived. So the job for today is to lay the fabric. And my husband has made, I'll just turn the camera around, he's made these pallet benches, which are fantastic because, well, he's made 3 of them at the moment, but we need to get more pallets, although we have some spare down in the allotment, so we need to bring them back. But they're very sturdy benches, just what I need for putting loads of plants on. Very sturdy, aren't they, Brian?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you should know you made them.
I made them.
So cost you nothing, so it's all good, isn't it? Mm. So we'll get on with this and show you how this is done. Just bear with us. Right folks, we've cut the first piece and we've allowed a good 6 inches either side for tucking in, etc. Now this opens out to 2 meters, and I'll let you see when we've done a bit more. We've got Michael's help now, so it's plain sailing. He's pushing all the fabric underneath, and he's lifted the sods up, and he's going to put the fabric along with the edge of the polytunnel down into the sods, so that there's nothing can get in here, and no weeds and no slugs. And I'll show you a bit more when we've done a bit more. There we are, it's all gaffer taped up in the corner, and Michael's put a piece in there, and we need to put some gaffer tape in there, so that's what we're going to do now.
So that means you're going to take all that off?
Right, the next roll has been cut, and because this fabric is 2 meters wide, it means that we can have a double layer of thickness right down the centre of the polytunnel. But I'm going to put slabs there anyway, but it's just for, in the meantime, walking on it, you know, until I get round to getting the slabs. But this is very easy to do, and when you use the black gaffer tape you can't see the joins, you know, so it's all good, isn't it, Mike? Done? No. Right. I'll do this corner here. I must move this. Yeah, folks, the fiddly bits are around the poles, but once you get it cut properly, it's easy, you know, easy to thread through and gaffer tape up. I mean, you've got lines to keep you right, you know, so if I show you, if I move the tripod and show you the way that Michael knows he's got it right is because he's following this green line all the way up, so he knows he's got it square, you know. So it's easy to do, but this fabric is supposed to be heavy duty. But I find it very thin. I don't. It should be okay though, because like I say, we're going to put slabs up and down the centre, so it should be okay. Anyway, I'll get back to you in a minute. It's all gaffer taped down the middle, and now the boys are just going to pull it a little bit, just to get a little bit of tension on it, and then bury it the sods. Bury it under the sods. So I'll let you see it when it's completely finished. There we are, they're just putting the sods all back in now. Let's just move the camera a bit. Sorry about that, folks. That's the hard work done now. That's it all going back in. Okay, I'll get back to you. that's it finished. We're going to put a couple of stone slabs down here, so we won't have to cut the netting. And well, we're going to do a pathway right along the polytunnel in the middle, but with stone slabs. We put gaffer tape all down that seam there, and that's the one table. I've got another two that's been made, and they're in the process of being painted. And I think that we might need one table there, one table there, and I think probably another table. So I think 4 tables will fill it. And I'm leaving this side empty for things like tomatoes and stuff like that. And so that's Michael putting the turf back. So that's it, all finished. Good job done. Alright folks, back down in the big polytunnel. I just wanted to show you something. I went with a suggestion of Muddy Boots Nigel, and he suggested that I get this slug barrier tape. Now I've gone online, and some of the surveys that have been done says that it's only a mild deterrent. Well, I'd rather have a mild deterrent than no deterrent at all. So I've put a double strip on each leg. Double strip on each leg. And I've done the same with the other tables that are ready to come round here. So hopefully, and if you want any of this stuff, it's £1 for 2 meters, and you will get it in Pound World. Pound World. Not in Pound Stretcher. In Pound World. Sorry about that, I was getting up. So another thing I wanted to show you. I'll just switch off just now. Get back to you. We bought these plastic bins to collect the water in. And find that they're just a little bit too big. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out a groove in a sort of half moon shape. Sorry, you're not seeing that. A sort of half moon groove there. And then this will fit in nicely, and it should gather the rain. And my husband's going to do that today. So that's all for now. And I laid 2 big paving stones there, because in the winter time it'd get quite muddy if I was coming in and out of here. So we've done that. And then I'll buy these same stones and put one each all the way up along there, however many I need. And these are the other 2 tables that have been made. Just got to get them round to the polytunnel. Now guys, we're down in the polytunnel, and I'm just going to pot up some Aquilegia. Now the compost I'm using is the Westland. I found that to be the best one. Now these are only going into small pots, but they'll go into bigger pots, you know, when they're getting root bound. I'm hoping to overwinter them in the polytunnel, but who knows. So what I do is I just push out a section of them, pop it on there. Just check and see if you're seeing this. Yeah, I think so. And pop it on there. just tease out one with a nice root ball on it. Make a hole in the pot, pop it in, just bury it to the same level as what it was before. Make sure you press it in relatively firmly, not too much, you don't want to destroy the plant. Always handle them by their leaves and not by their stem. Because their stem's very delicate and you can injure it to the point of no return if you're not careful. I'll do a few more, then we'll do a different type. I think I probably keep too many, but I always think, well, you're going to lose quite a bit over the winter, so it's better to have too many than too little, in my opinion. There we are, that's a nice strong one. Pop that one in there. Give it a firm down. They'll probably only be in these pots maybe for a month, if that, and then I'll put them in bigger pots. But anyway, that's how you do the aquiladias, and as you can see, I've got way too many of them. Now we'll switch off and we'll do another type of flower. Now here we are again. This time we've got pansies, and they are early flowering pansies, so we'll give them a pot each. Now I think these pansies will be fine outside the polytunnel, but I'll put them in the polytunnel anyway. Pansies are quite hardy. Now to get them out of the pot, let's see if you're seeing what I'm doing. Yeah, you are. To get them out of the pot, just put your label in there and ease them out. Just easing them out. Not pulling, but just easing. And you might find that they're stuck together, but that's fine. You can. Now, that's the ideal root ball, that. So you make a hole in a pot to accommodate the root ball and just pop it in. Now, if you find that they're a little bit leggy, they will stand you potting them up a little bit deeper than, you know, what they came out. But that's fine. Do another couple and then we'll move on to another type of flower. Well, normally this time of year I'm out doing a lot in the garden, but as it's getting dark, around about, I don't know, 8:30, I can't be out here, so I don't watch a lot of television, but I have late been watching Celebrity Big Brother, and I'm hooked on it now. It's the type of program that if you watch once, you don't want to you want to watch it all the time to see what happens. And this year Celebrity Big Brother is quite something to watch. Oops. And there we are. Good root ball. Good root ball on that one. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Let me see. Yeah, good root ball on that one, look. You see me planting them. one more, then I'll get on to another one, another type. Now, bear with me. Right folks, the next one is Rudbeckia. Rudbeckia. They're pink daisy-like flowers. You can't really see the picture there because the thing's gone a bit weird. Never mind. But they're very, very nice looking flowers, so they're going to be the next ones. Same procedure. Now, this compost has nutrients in it that will last the plant 4 months, but the plant will want to be repotted before then, because the roots will have gotten quite big. There we are, and into the pot. If you're interested in growing flowers, I would suggest that one of the best channels you can go on is Julie Drake's, and I'll put the clip at the bottom of the screen. You know, her channel at the bottom of the screen. She grows so many different flowers, and she's really good at it. She's just been putting up videos. I think her most recent video is of her flowers in her allotment, and just gorgeous. I mean, I love flowers. I do love growing my own food, but I also love doing the flowers as well. So I'm doing all this so that I can fill my allotment with flowers next year. Because these are all perennials and they don't flower until the second year and subsequent years. And for those of you who don't know about flowers, if you read on the packet and it says annual, that means that it will only flower, it'll flower in the first year, but it dies after that. If you read on the packet biennial, that means that you grow it 1 year and it flowers the next year. But after that, well, some of them do, but after that they're not really any good. And a perennial means that you plant it 1 year, it flowers the next year. Sometimes it flowers the first year, but usually it flowers in the second year, and it will continue to flower for several years after that. So that's why I like perennials. I mean, they're more expensive. They're not expensive if you're growing them yourself, but you just have to wait, you know. So I'm a patient person, I can wait. So that's why I like growing the perennials. But there's some really nice annuals as well. You know, the bedding plants, they're really colourful and lovely, and I like them too. But these ones apparently are very, very nice, and I'm sure quite a few of the allotmenteers have got them in their allotment because they're really nice flowers. I like a splash of colour. You know, the form of the flower is nice. You put your smaller ones at the front, and obviously your medium-sized ones in the middle, and then your very large ones like hollyhocks and lupins at the back. But you also want ones that are a splash of colour and that will last throughout the growing season to give maximum effect. So when I choose my flowers, I always choose ones that are very bee friendly, because as you know, I do like the bees. So I won't bore you with doing any more, but that's my job for today. Oh, silly me. Before I go, I would like to give someone a shout out. I almost forgot, you'll have to forgive me. One of my subscribers His channel is Rakes and Spades, and I'll put the caption on the bottom. And he's doing a grand job. So if any of you have spare time, just pop along to his channel and give him the thumbs up, help him out, subscribe to him. It's very interesting, and thank you all for subscribing to Rafe's channel. He did get a few more subscribers, I'm sure, out of it. So anyway, that's all for now, folks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care.